Every cat parent knows the feeling. You reach out for a gentle cuddle and your cat twists away like you suddenly became radioactive. It stings a little, but the truth is that your cat is not rejecting you. They are communicating something important, and most people misread these signals completely. If your cat avoids affection, the reasons are deeper, more emotional, and more fascinating than you think. Today we are going to uncover what your cat is really saying when they pull away. Point 1. Early socialization and emotional imprinting. Cats learn their emotional rules long before they ever meet us. In the first weeks of life, kittens create a mental blueprint of how safe or unsafe the world feels. When they experience gentle human interaction between 2 and 8 weeks of age, their brain builds a positive association with being touched. This is the foundation of affectionate adult behavior. But when that stage is missing or filled with fear, unpredictability, or a stressed mother cat, the imprint becomes very different. It teaches the kitten that closeness is risky, even if the danger is long gone. When a cat raised with limited human contact pulls away from you, it is not a personal rejection. It is the residue of early learning. Their nervous system simply reacts faster than their conscious mind. Instinct takes over long before trust has a chance to speak. Cats raised in shelters, outdoors, or from anxious mothers often carry these instincts into adulthood. They may live comfortably with you, eat well, play, and relax, but still maintain emotional distance when it comes to physical touch. However, this imprint is not a life sentence. The adult cat brain is capable of slow rewiring, especially when the environment is stable and predictable. Routine plays a huge role here. Quiet mornings, soft tones, and hands that move slowly help rebuild what was missing in those early weeks. Offering affection consistently without forcing contact allows the cat to create new associations. The message becomes clear. Being close to you is safe, warm, and rewarding. It takes time for these new emotional pathways to become stronger than the old ones, but it happens every day in homes like ours. With patience, a cat that once avoided your touch may eventually choose your lap as their resting place. Point 2. Personality and emotional style. Some cats are born bold, social, and eager for connection. Others are naturally reserved, observant, or even introverted. Personality in cats is shaped by genetics and environment, and it strongly influences how they express affection. A timid cat may adore you deeply, yet feel overwhelmed by too much physical closeness. These cats tend to show love through proximity rather than touch, staying near you without necessarily wanting to be held. This quiet loyalty is just as meaningful, even if it looks less affectionate on the surface. Then there are the high-confidence cats who march into your lap without hesitation. These are the feline extroverts of the world. But even within confident cats, some prefer head scratches over full cuddles. Their emotional comfort zone is narrow and very specific. They may enjoy affection on their terms, in their chosen place, and only for the duration they tolerate. This is not stubbornness. It is emotional self-regulation, the cat's way of maintaining safety and balance. Personality also affects how quickly a cat adapts to change. Quiet cats take longer to adjust to new sounds, people, or routines, which can make them more selective about who they trust physically. Understanding this makes our job easier. Instead of trying to turn a shy cat into a lap cat, we learn to appreciate their love language. The soft blink from across the room, the gentle tail flick when you enter, or the decision to nap nearby are all powerful signs of connection. The key is to meet your cat where they are emotionally. When we stop pushing for our preferred type of affection and allow them to express theirs freely, something beautiful happens. They relax, they open up, they explore closeness on their own terms. And often, the first time they choose to sit with you, it becomes one of the most meaningful moments in your bond. Point 3. When discomfort or temperature says no. A cat who normally enjoys affection but suddenly pulls away is sending a different message. Sometimes the issue has nothing to do with emotion. It is simply about comfort. Cats are extremely sensitive to temperature. Your lap can feel like heaven on a cold winter night, but in the summer it becomes a furnace. Their avoidance is not rejection. It is thermoregulation. Cats maintain a higher internal temperature than humans and carefully manage their body heat. When the room is already warm, adding your lap becomes overwhelming for them. Physical discomfort can also play a major role. Pain in the hips, spine, or shoulders makes certain positions unpleasant. A cat with early arthritis may avoid sitting on you because the pressure worsens the discomfort. Even mild digestive discomfort, dental pain, or muscle tension can cause a brief shift in their willingness to be touched. They are not trying to push you away. They are trying to protect themselves from sensations they do not fully understand. Cats also react strongly to texture. Your blanket may feel perfect one day and completely wrong the next depending on humidity, heat, or static electricity. Small details matter more than we realize. When a cat steps onto your lap and immediately steps off, they may be responding to something as simple as how a fabric feels on their paws or belly. Understanding this helps us read their signals accurately. Instead of assuming our cat is upset, we check the environment. Is it warm? Is the blanket too rough? Are they stretching differently today? When we adjust small things like temperature, softness, or our sitting position, the invitation becomes far more comfortable for them. Sometimes the shift is immediate. They return, they settle, they relax, and you realize it was never about you at all. Point 4. Breed differences and social needs. Some cats are naturally inclined to be affectionate, vocal, and people-oriented. Siamese, ragdolls, Burmese, and Sphynx cats are known for their strong desire for physical closeness. They follow you, talk to you, and curl up on your lap without hesitation. These breeds often struggle when left alone, and physical touch becomes an important part of their emotional regulation. Their genetics make them more socially driven and more comfortable in close contact. Other breeds lean toward independence. Persians, British Shorthairs, Norwegian forest cats, and Russian blues often enjoy companionship but are less enthusiastic about being held. They may prefer sitting next to you instead of on you. This has nothing to do with affection or attachment. It is simply the temperament their breed is known for. They love quietly, showing devotion through presence rather than physical touch. Mixed breed cats add another layer of uniqueness. Their personalities are a blend of genetics and life experiences, making them beautifully unpredictable. Some become playful lap cats. Others express love through gentle curiosity or quiet observation. What matters most is understanding that breed tendencies do not dictate worthiness, loyalty, or the quality of your relationship. When we recognize these natural differences, we stop comparing our cats to others. Expecting a Persian to behave like a Siamese is like expecting an introverted friend to suddenly love crowded parties. Respecting their emotional style deepens the bond. It tells your cat that they do not have to perform affection to be loved. The magic happens when you embrace who they are instead of trying to shape them into what you want. The trust grows naturally. Their comfort increases. And when a naturally independent cat chooses to sit near you or give you a gentle head bump, it carries a deeper meaning than any forced cuddle ever could. Point 5. Trauma, stress, and hidden health issues. Cats remember sensations far more intensely than specific events. A cat who was hurt, frightened, grabbed too roughly, or abandoned in the past will carry those emotional echoes into adulthood. These memories shape how they respond to touch. Trauma does not disappear just because the environment is now safe. Their body reacts before their mind can process what is happening. This is why rescue cats often flinch at sudden movement or pull away from hands reaching toward them. Stress can mimic trauma as well. A new pet, loud noises, routine changes, visitors, or even unfamiliar scents can increase your cat's need for distance. Some cats cope by clinging tightly to their owner. Others cope by creating space and avoiding physical contact. This is not a sign of mistrust. It is emotional self-protection. Health issues must always be considered. Anything that makes the body feel vulnerable can change how a cat responds to affection. Arthritis, dental pain, gastrointestinal discomfort, bladder inflammation, skin irritation, or even low-grade infections can make physical touch unpleasant. A cat experiencing discomfort may avoid sitting on your lap because pressure amplifies the pain. They do not know the source of the sensation. They only know they feel safer when they keep distance. Observing your cat's patterns helps you decode their signals. If avoidance appears suddenly, lasts for more than a day, or accompanies changes in appetite, mobility, grooming, or litter box habits, a veterinary check is essential. Early intervention prevents small issues from developing into real health problems. When you respond with patience instead of frustration, your cat feels understood. They see your consistency and calm presence as safety. Over time, even cats with deep emotional scars learn that your touch is gentle, predictable, and comforting. This is the beauty of trust. It grows slowly, then suddenly, and once it blooms, it never fades.